What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another brand new video on the channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played Chelsea at home. So let's get straight into this video. So we made two changes from the last game against Sevilla. Talk about the starting 11. Let's go over to the OneFootball app, and I'll leave that in the link in the description for you guys to go and follow your best teams around the world. And we played De Gea, Valencia, Smalling, Lindelof, Young, McTominay, Matic, Pogba, Sanchez, Lukaku and Martial. So that was the starting 11 that we went out with. So overall reaction. Now, my overall reaction, I felt confident coming into this game. So there's a couple of things that I need to talk about in my overall reaction. Now, obviously we won 2-1. Great. We've got the win. We've got the 3 points. We're back in second position, battling for the for the Premiership. Obviously, it's probably now going to look like that Man City are going to win it this year. Just looking how it's looking at the minute. 13 points right now, considering that City haven't played yet. First half, I felt like obviously Chelsea, fair play to them. They played a lot better than us in the first half. You got your goal. We got our goal in that first half just before half time, and then second half we came out a little bit better. We were dominant. We were control in the game in the second half. And we did our best. We won 2-1, and at the end of the day, the better team won. So so a couple of things that to point out. So in this game, so practically we knew it was going to be a very good game, a game that was going to be probably both sided, and a game that was going to be very tough for us coming up into this game. Now, this game we had a few problems in. One is that offside thing with Morata. Now, let's talk about that. Now, basically, Thogden made a video on this, and we were just having a bit of a disagreement that Morata was offside. Now, let's talk about Morata being offside. So, firstly, I want to say that fair play to Chelsea. You played well, but at the end of the day, the better team won, and our team got the 3 points. Now, I want to point out what Danny Drinkwater said at the end of the game. He said that Chelsea should have deserved more, and they should have got a draw. So if you deserved more, why weren't you not all around us in that second half? Look at us. We got our second goal and we parked the bus. You guys had chances on goal and you couldn't score on your chances. That's how rubbish you were playing in that second half. So if you deserved more, why did you not put more chances at goal and try get a draw out of it then? So don't be complaining, saying that you should have deserved more when you couldn't put your chances away at goal. So that's your team problem, and you just need to sort it out for the next game, really. And at the end of the day, the better team won. So, and let's talk about this Morata offside. This really bugs me, and I want to get this out of the way with. So, I'm going to leave up two pictures. Now, firstly, as you can see on your screen right now, you can see that Lindelof is playing on Morata. Now, you can see the line, it's there, and you can see that Morata is now onside. Now, after that, you can see three of our defenders, Ashley Young, Lindelof and Bailey. All of them, they're all together, and you can see Morata is offside. You can see clearly he's offside. Once that ball is played, he is offside. Now, people are saying he was onside. Now, Chelsea fans, he is offside. I'm not just saying this because I'm a Manchester United supporter, and just because we won. It's not because of that. Look at that picture, and he's offside. I want your opinions on this, but anyway, he is offside. I'm not just saying this because we won. I'm not saying this because I'm a Manchester United supporter. I am saying he is offside. All the Chelsea fans out there were saying he was onside. How is he onside? If he's onside, you better get your eyes tested. And also, you must be blind. So you need to get your eyes tested if you think he's onside. So, and there's also another Chelsea fan that I'm a friend with, and he said that you should have won. Now, But at the end of the day, what have I said already? The better team won, and you guys could not put your chances away at goal. That's just because we've got a world-class goalkeeper, and you guys, you need to sort out your goalkeepers as well. But anyway, getting into the video, so I want to get that clear to the Chelsea fans out there that it was offside. I am not saying that just because I'm a United supporter. It was clearly offside. He is offside. So to all the Chelsea fans out there, you're blind and you need to get your eyes tested. He was clearly offside. Get your eyes tested if you think he was onside. So anyway, getting into more of the video. Now basically I missed the first 15 minutes of the game as I was on the way back to the house to watch the game. Apparently Morata hit the post or the bar or whatever he did. So obviously you could tell that Chelsea came out better. You know, they were all around us in that first half. Fair play to you guys. You played really well in that first half, but that second half in your half. Now, we knew coming into this game it was going to be a tough game. It was going to be both-sided. Now, Chelsea were were creating chances, very good chances. It was just going to be a game where United create chances and Chelsea create chances. Now, Chelsea had about 14 shots at goal. Some of them were on target, and United had 10 shots and we had 5 on target. Now, United are a side that if we have less shots on target, we still manage to win somehow, because we just learn from our chances and then just go again. And Chelsea had chances there at goal, but it was either Hazard or Willian made a massive mistake, and they were passing it to players that should have that they didn't really need to do. They didn't need to pass it. You know, they should have just shot. And that's coming from a Manchester United perspective as well. And if you know what I mean, because I'm a United supporter, I'm not even a Chelsea supporter. I'm giving you advice what they should have done, really. So I must say that United's interceptions have been great. Now, I want to take my hat off to a couple of players that played really well out there. The likes of McTominay, Lukaku, Pogba. You know, these are players that really outstanding, and they were phenomenal in this game for sure. And they stood up, and every single individual out there for Manchester United should be happy of what the score was at the end of the day. And like I was saying, the better team won, and you just have to get over it. If you get so pissed off at your team because you've lost, you have to get over it. A game is a game. You have to move on. You're playing City, and you have to do us a favour next week. So yeah. I must say that United weren't in control. We didn't have enough possession. United, we made a few mistakes. And when I mean mistakes, we made schoolboy errors, and we made a mistake when Willian scored. So it was just bad defensive, In there, should have been a foul on Pogba. I'm not too sure. I'm going to leave that in the I button for you guys to go and vote if it should have been a foul on Pogba. At the same time, Willian came off his guy. McTominay should have stuck with him, and then it was all down to the defence, really. Stephen Nelson was saying on Full Time Devils, most of the team is great. We just need to sort out that defence, really. Once that defence is sorted out, then we can cruise through our games, really. And yeah, the defence was questionable when we let in that first goal. We were behind, and we had to, step it up. Even though we were 1-0 down, we still carried on. It was disappointing and that, but then United just gradually found our form back. We got some crosses into the box. We kept pressing and we kept going, and we just kept on that pressure on Chelsea. And then I was saying to my dad, let's just get a goal before half time. We did that, First goal, Lukaku had a bit of a scrap. Lukaku passed it to Matic. Matic passed it to Sanchez. Sanchez passed it to Martial. Martial passed it back to Lukaku, and Lukaku finished it for 1-1. So after that, I was just, buzzing after that, going into the second half. And it was great composure by Lukaku, and a great time to do it just before half-time. And then this leads up to the second half. We just got to do what we do in the second half, get our tactics right, and then at the end of the day, get a second goal, sit back, and then we've got the 3 points. And we did that. So the second half, we needed more out of the players. We needed to get more out of the front three. We need to get more crosses in. We needed to keep together as a team and keep going. And we needed to lift the tempo because obviously that first half was a bit disappointing. And we came out a little bit better. And again, United were just giving Chelsea chances at goal. We were letting them through at goal, and Chelsea just put, they had so many chances out there that they should have beat us last night, but they couldn't do that. They had chances at goal, and they were through at goal, and they threw away their chances, and they should have scored on their chances, and so they should have scored on their chances really, and they couldn't, and they failed to do that. So Chelsea were getting close at goal, but when they were getting close, I was getting a bit nervous when they were through at goal, because they were very dangerous, because the likes of Hazard and Willian, they both got pace, and their forwards are really dangerous on the attack as well. So we had to be very, very aware of that as well with the defence. United then were all around Chelsea. Now, Chelsea were struggling, and they knew that for sure. United then made an early change. Lingard came on for Martial. Did Martial have a good game? Now, they were saying that Martial didn't have a good game. The pundits were saying that he didn't have a good game. Now, firstly, I want to say that he made the assist for the Lukaku goal, so you have to take off your hat for that, really. First half, I think he had a good game, but probably second half he didn't really have the best of game. But it was a good time to bring on Lingard, and Lingard's been in good form recently, and it's been important to us this year, and he's been putting a real good shift in this year for sure. And fair play to Martial, he got the assist, but maybe in that second half it wasn't his half. So it was the right move to do it and to bring on Lingard as well. So United were creating chances, and United put the pressure on Chelsea. Chelsea knew that it wasn't going right for them, and at the end of the day, like I was saying, the better team won. And you have to give credit to United. We played well, and then the time happened for us. We got the second goal, great ball from, I think it was Pogba to Lukaku. Lukaku crossed it in, and Lingard finished it off for 2-1. After that, I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I couldn't believe it that we got that second goal. Just the build-up of that second goal, it was absolutely brilliant. All the players out there were phenomenal. We played great football. Some people were saying that we didn't have the best of performances, but at the end of the day, come on, guys, we got the 3 points, and that's all we care about. Get the 3 points, and then you retain that second place. Chelsea chances through at goal, and that defence had to be very up there in against Chelsea, because we knew coming into this game it was going to be very tough. The defence was going to be tested. It was not going to be one of these games where we're just going to cruise through. I knew from start to finish this game was going to be absolutely in a great game to watch, and you could see that United were clearly in control, but at the end of the day, we got the job done. But we were giving Chelsea chances through at goal, and Chelsea should have scored on their chances. There were chances, massive chances that they should have had, and they should have scored on really. And this is coming from a Manchester United fan perspective as well. So at the end of the day, United got the 3 points. That's all matters about really. We got the 3 points, and we retained that second place. Chelsea now, you're going against City next, and you need to do Manchester United a bit of a job for us, because obviously City are just running away with it now. They've got a 13-point lead, considering that they've won the Carabao Cup. Congratulations to City on the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup's hardly nothing anyway. Yes, we won it last year, but yes, you've got your first trophy with Pep Guardiola. But you guys, Chelsea, need to do something next week for us against City, because obviously it's a massive game once again for you guys, but you need to do the Manchester United fans a job next week. We had most of the possession. We were dominant in that second half. Chelsea fans knew that. We were all around them, and it was just all down to that defence. And like I was just saying previously, the team is fine itself, but we just need to sort out that defence. Once that defence is sorted out, we can then just go and cruise through our games that we've got, coming up. and then United then did not need to do much. What we had to do is just hold off our lead and not make any silly mistakes, and we just couldn't let Chelsea through at goal. Chelsea had a very good chance on a corner. You know, you've got the referee playing on another minute and a half, which really was not needed. We killed the game. We got our job done. It was massive 3 points in the bag for us, and what a way to do it, you know. And man of the match has to be Romelu Lukaku. And I'm going to say this once again, every single individual out there for Manchester United should be happy with that performance of what we put on against Chelsea. Chelsea are not going to be happy with it because they're not used to getting lost all the time. But now that's how we felt of, you know, when we were getting beat, you know, to Newcastle. You guys were getting beat to someone like Swansea, Watford. You know, that's embarrassing, you know. Like, United haven't lost to Swansea, but we lost to Newcastle. That's even embarrassing for us as well. But the thing is, though, Chelsea fans are just exactly like the City fans. The City fans hate losing. The Chelsea fans hate losing. Every single club hates losing because obviously you have no confidence whatsoever. But then this lifts the United players' confidence of going into these other games because we'll be absolutely buzzing of what we put on against Chelsea. That was just, you know, a game to never forget. And, you know, I'm going to say it once again, but I'm going to take my hat off to every single player put on, and they put on a really good shift. You know, from start to finish, it was deserved, and Chelsea players deserved more. Why did you not come at us? You know, why did you not come at us more? That's the big question. And you were having chances at goal, but still couldn't manage to put your chances away at goal. So, you know, and if you deserve more, why weren't you all over us then? So that's the big question. And then you've got Danny Drinkwater talking about that. So, but then you've got the Morata offside. It's clearly offside, and I'm going to say it once again. Chelsea fans, you need to get your eyes tested if you think he was onside. He was clearly not onside, and I'm going to show that right now again. He's offside. Get your eyes tested, and if you think he's onside, because he's clearly not. And I'm not just saying that, and I'm saying it again. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Manchester United supporter and just because we won. That's my opinion. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to say it again, but the team won, and you're just going to have to come back stronger in the next game. But our next game is Crystal Palace. Been putting on some really outstanding games, you know, like they drew to City, fair play to them. You know, Crystal Palace should have beat them, but you know they had a really good game against Tottenham. You know, they only just got beat 1-0. They'll be still happy with that because obviously they didn't concede in the first half. We're definitely happy and pleased with how they played, considering that they still lost at the end of the game, near to the end of the game. And but again, it's going to be one of these games that are testing us. But all I can say is that now the players have got full of confidence going into the next game, and we're going to have this confidence throughout the whole team. And you know, the atmosphere at Old Trafford was absolutely buzzing, and it's good to see that we're beating Chelsea. You know, Chelsea, very big side, and they won't be happy with that now for the next couple of days. But you know, it's football. You have to get over it. It's a game. It's a game. You get over it. If you've lost, you've lost. So. And you know, look how I've made videos on Manchester United when we've lost. I've still got over the fact that we've lost, you know. So just get over it. So, and yeah, at the end of the day, we won. But next game, Crystal Palace. I'm expecting a very good game, and we're just gonna have to do our job. And just get the 3 points and retain that second place, and see what Liverpool do. And see what the other teams do. But at the end of the day, we won. We got the 3 points. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in a bit with a video next week. And peace.